How do we protect ourselves from being corrupted? Because look, a programmer, right, knows the code. Can read the code, can see the code, knows the languages, the different languages of code, and knows how to write it in a way for it to have certain results. There's people out there who are corrupted, but they are venomous in ways that we don't really have to get into. But there's people that are venomous out there, and they will change their languages. They will leave out stuff to try to fool you, to try to lead you, to try to infect you with the virus. Because they're corrupted. They've been corrupted. And mind you, this is anybody. A politician, a teacher, a friend, a co-worker, a boss, an influencer on TV, an influencer on YouTube, a podcaster, anybody. There's things that a person will say. There's things that I can say that you should be able to say, no, that what he just said is absolutely not correct. But how will I know that if I don't know history? How will I know that if I don't know sciences and philosophies and the sciences of humanity and all of these things? How would I know that if I'm blind myself? How would I ever see that if I can't see it? Right? So there's work that we have to do in order to protect ourselves from those out there who are trying to corrupt us. And some don't even know they're corrupted, yet they are spreading their corruption and their viruses throughout their families, throughout their neighborhoods, in their societies. And some of them have charisma and they become, influencers. They get followers. They become politicians. They become pastors and priests and mayors. They become these folks who have a lot of people listening to them and watching them and following them. There's a lot of power in that. But we, you, I, should be able to see, the corruption in somebody's, through somebody, what they're speaking, how they behave, the Christ says, you will know them by their fruit. It's like you're a tree. If you produce bad fruit, I will see it. I will know it. Why? Because I can, I'm looking for it. If I'm not looking for it, I'm not going to be able to see it. But if I'm paying attention, I will be able to say, man, that dude, what he said is, what? Who thinks that way? Who agrees with that, right? Who is he talking to? He's not talking to me because of what he said. He's not talking to me, right? A politician or a pastor or an influencer or whatever. Like, we should be able to see that. Don't you want to be able to protect your home? Don't you want to be able to put them cameras up? We have 4 cameras here. We have 5 dogs. We have some other, so don't you want to be able to protect your home, your shelter, your castle? Here, you? How do you do that? With preparation. You can be aware of the one who's trying to fool you. You can be aware, but it takes work internally. I have to do work. I had to climb up on the corners of the edges and put the cameras and run the wire. I had to do the work for that. It takes work to be able to protect yourself from the one who's trying to corrupt you, from the virus that's out there in a different node who's trying to get into your system and corrupt your home, corrupt yourself, corrupt your family. Things that we've never thought this way. My family, my granddad, my mom, my grandgrandma, none of us ever found this acceptable. Yet now this person, this node is trying to program me to tell me that no, this behavior is acceptable. Never mind what grandma and grandpa and all of this history, never mind what the program, never mind what it's always done, never mind all of that. The programmer, the person who's trying to tell me that this new way of thinking is proper, that it's good, trust me, this is the new way of thinking. I should be able to say, whoa, hold on, is there any evidence? Is there any proof that I can look back to? Why is it that for 1,000 years we've been doing it this way, and all of a sudden you say this is okay? How am I supposed to protect myself first and foremost from the viruses that are out there? There's programmers out there that are trying to program you and your system, trying to corrupt you and your system, trying to put viruses and malware in you and in your system, in your home, in your heart, in your mind. There's programmers out there who are doing that, willfully looking for victims. How do you stop that from happening? How do you save yourself from becoming a victim of one of these programmers?